All right. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for joining us for our Beauty BFF series. We are so excited to have you with us tonight. I'm going to quickly introduce myself and also let my girlfriend introduce herself. My name is Madi, and I'm going to be one of our co-teachers tonight, showing us our fabulous how-to, a no-filter beauty look. Take it away, Janet.
Hi, my name is Janet Ravello, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be co-teaching as well and sharing with you some fabulous tips on how to have a no filter face.
Yay. Well, we are so excited to have you here. Thank you for being on, for supporting your Mary Kay Beauty Consultant, your Beauty BFF. We're excited to just give you some great tips tonight. And we're going to actually share with you what we're going to be going through and the products that we're going to be sharing with you tonight. We're going to be going through 4 main steps. First is how to prep and prime your face. The second is how to find your perfect foundation match, how to find your perfect foundation type is step number 3. And step number 4, how to correct and set all of that beautiful, flawless face so that it lasts a long time. So we want to share with you about all of these different products. We're going to actually walk you through them together. But we want to just quickly go through them. We're going to be talking about our foundation primer. We're going to be sharing about the different applicators that we have in Mary Kay. The different foundation coverages that we have and the different foundation types that we have, including our TimeWise 3D matte foundation and luminous foundation. We're also going to be sharing about our CC cream, our mineral powder foundation, our cream to powder foundation, our sheer press powder. I bet you didn't know we had all of these amazing foundation types. You're going to get to see them all tonight. And we're also going to be sharing about how to correct and set your makeup. We'll be covering our perfecting concealers, our under eye corrector, translucent powder, our finishing spray, all of it. We want to make sure that we give you the full scoop on how to get gorgeous, flawless makeup. So let's go ahead and kick this off. I'm going to be walking you through one of our first demos, okay? And then I'll bring Joanna back on and she's gonna walk you through another set of looks. But I'm gonna go ahead and kick us off and start us off by showing you our first under eye corrector and our concealer. I always start with both of these. I'm going to be sharing with you also our CC cream, our mineral powder foundation. I'll be demoing these products with our liquid foundation brush and our mineral foundation brush, and also our cream color brush. And so you're going to get to see kind of the full repertoire of different products and brushes as well. But our under eye corrector, first things first, is what I'm going to be putting underneath my eye areas. You can see I have very dark circles. I also have dark lids. And so I'm going to put a little dab on there. And so just starting off with that. And while I'm blending this in, I'll tell you a little bit about it and also tell you a little bit about myself. So our under eye corrector comes in one shade. It does have like a peach pigment to it. So it helps to conceal dark circles, darkness underneath the eyes. And if you have it on your lids as well, great tip is to put it on there as well, okay? A little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Madi, and I've been building my Mary Kay business for 9 years. And actually, under eye corrector is probably one of my favorite makeup products. I should start off by saying that my favorite products are our skincare products. And so none of these makeup products take the place of a great skincare routine, but they absolutely help to create a flawless, no filter look. I've been loving my business for 9 years. Like I said, my team has actually earned four free cars. Funny enough, I was working full time when I started off, single, no kids. And here I am 9 years later. My life is completely different. I work this as a full-time career now around raising 2 children. And I'm happily married as well to my then boyfriend, super supportive husband, Rich. And so I love that my Mary Kay business has given me a lot of choices and options along the way. And so it keeps me looking fabulous and young. And it also helps me to make sure that I get to live my best life. And so I use a lot of under eye corrector. as you can see, because I have very dark circles. And to me, this is like my saving grace. And with 2 young kids, including a 3-month-old, I need a lot of under eye corrector. And so the next thing I'm going to be using is our Perfecting Concealer. And if you've never used our Perfecting Concealer, one of the great tips I have for you is you want to use a shade that is closest to your skin tone that will help brighten your area, the area around your eyes, okay? And you want to use this a little bit like in a triangle form. You don't want to just kind of put it right underneath the eyes. And we're going to blend into our under eye area. You can also use this concealer to hide the appearance of redness around the nose, anywhere around the face. You can also use it to conceal blemishes, all of that, all the typical things that a concealer would do, okay? And I'm just going to use this cream color blush and apply it all around my face. Now, I apply this underneath my CC cream, but you can also apply it over your CC cream. I actually heard a great tip that if you have really dark circles you need to conceal, you can apply it under and over, and it gives you like a double whammy, okay? So here we go. I've applied my under eye corrector, my concealer. I'm going to just do a little bit on my lids here. And you're going to see that even this already is giving me a totally different look. It's so crazy what a little bit of product does. I'm going to be sharing with you about our CC cream tonight. And if you've never tried our CC cream, oh my goodness, it is by far one of our best-selling products. And our liquid foundation brush is phenomenal with it. Back to our CC cream, I'll tell you that it does have amazing benefits. It has SPF. It also has it helps to cancel out redness in the skin. It has a brightening effect. And it's going to help kind of correct imperfections in the skin. It's really lightweight coverage. And so you will notice, and one of the reasons that I am using our liquid foundation brush is because it helps me to apply it really nice and evenly all around the face. And I love this brush. It has a tapered edge, as you can see. And so it helps you kind of get into all of those little nooks and crannies around the nose and around the face. And I'm just going to blend this in evenly all over. Love it. And I'm going to apply a little bit more. And a little bit goes a long way. I always tell people start with a little bit and you can always add more, but you don't have to be super generous because it really spreads really evenly and well. And it's going to give you a very natural finish, which you'll be able to see in a minute when I stop applying it. So it's going to give you a really natural finish. For me, I like something a little bit more enhanced, but I love our CC cream. And so I love actually putting it together. When I'm looking for a more done up look, I will use the CC cream and I'll add our mineral powder foundation on top. If you are one of those girls or you're a busy mom like me that just is on the go, CC cream alone is perfect. Adding the mineral powder foundation on top makes it a double powerful combination. So our mineral powder foundation is suitable for all skin types. It's awesome. It has buildable coverage. I'm using our mineral powder foundation brush, which has really nice tight bristles. And I'm just going to apply this all over the face. And it's going to give me like additional coverage. I love that the CC cream can be used as a layering foundation underneath any of our foundations. And it helps to keep your skin healthy and glowy and dewy. And it is a great base for any of our foundations, like I said. But I love mixing it especially with our mineral powder foundation. Now I'm just doing one little quick layer and you're going to get to see what that flawless finish will look like. I love that this mineral powder foundation also helps to kind of make your wrinkles and fine lines disappear. It's kind of like a magical wand that I just did. But as you can see, it's just a flawless finish, a filter ready look. And I'm finishing it off with our finishing spray. Janet's going to tell you more about that, but I always love a little bit of a finishing touch over my foundation. I want to show you as well one last product, and I'm actually going to show it to you on the back of my hand, and that is our Endless Performance Cream to Powder Foundation. If you have never tried this product in Mary Kay, I recommend having your Mary Kay Beauty BFF match you for it. It is phenomenal. It is by far like the most amazing, amazing, flawless finish. I'm gonna show you on the back of my hand. You're gonna see how silky smooth my hand looks. Can you see that? I have very veiny hands, and you can see that it begins to like completely hide all of that, and it makes my skin look so even. This is my favorite way actually of showing off the foundation. This is the one with the foundation, and you can see this one, all the veins, everything on it. And it does go on like a cream, but dries like a powder. It is luxurious. It just smells, it has like a natural scent of sophistication. And to me, it is like the awesome answer for any woman who's looking for a more refined finish in their foundation, or if you're getting dressed up for a big event. So I'm excited that you get to test out some of these products with me tonight. I'm going to turn it over to Janet, and she's going to share with you about some of our other amazing filter ready looks.
Mari, that looks amazing. I love how your skin has such a beautiful glow on it. And that was so simple and so quick. And so we're going to keep going with our no filter look. And one of the things that I want to share with you is our foundation primer. Now, this is going to be amazing and so important for you to use before your foundation. And I'm going to use a different brush than Mari used. And this one is actually our blending brush. Yes, I had to look at the name. And you just want to put the primer right onto the brush. Can you guys see that? Yay. And I absolutely love the primer. This you're going to put on right before any of your foundation looks. And this is going to help you to have stay power. One of the things that it's also going to help to do is going to help to reduce the appearance of the pores and the lines and the wrinkles. And so it's going to enhance the look of your foundation. I don't know if you've ever put foundation on and you're like, oh my gosh, where did it go? Like I can't even see it, doesn't even stay on. Well, that is why you need the primer. And one of the things that I also love about the primer is that it gives your skin an extra SPF because it has an SPF of 15. It has such a lovely, silky feeling. And it is oil free. So you don't have to worry. For those of you that have combination to oily skin, this is the perfect thing. And so once you do that, I'm going to share with you our matte 3D foundation. And so like Mari was sharing, if you want a little bit more coverage than like the CC cream, this is your next one to go to. It's going to give you a long lasting 12-hour finish for your skin. And what's great about this foundation is that Mary Kay actually has an IntelliMatch technology. So you're going to find your true shade. No more looking like two shades between your neck and your face. And so you're wondering, well, how do I find my perfect shade? Well, all you have to do is go to marykay.com and you can actually take our quiz. And so you can just go ahead on there and it's going to ask you a few questions and you will be able to find your perfect match. And so what I love about this foundation is you're going to see in just a few minutes the amazing coverage that it actually gives. Okay. So with this brush versus the one that Mari used, if you want more of coverage look, right? If you want more of a finish, this is the brush you want to use to apply. Okay. And kind of like what I'm doing here, you kind of want to just kind of like pat it in. See how I'm just applying this? And I'm going to do this all over. I know this is going to be hard. So while I'm doing this, I'm just going to share with you a little bit about me. So I'm not a stranger to you guys. So my name is Janet and I started my Mary Kay business 15 years ago. Crazy, right? How time passes. I've earned 8 career cards with the company. And when I started, like Mari, my kids were small back then. And so I have 4 children and I was a homeschooling mom of only 4 kids. Can you imagine that? Life was busy. Life was crazy. And so I needed a little bit of extra income. I'm happily married for 29 years now to my hot firefighter husband. But can you imagine one income in a family of 6? I always say my shopping sprees looked like I was going to the Goodwill and I had the clunker card that would leave me stranded with the kids. So not fun, not fun. And so I started my business working very, very part-time. I was able to, in just 1 year, actually 6 months, I earned my first car. Within that first year, I earned 3 cars. Yeah, so I don't have like 3 cars parked outside of the house. You can, you get one and then you upgrade to the next. And so that was like a huge blessing for us. So yeah, so you guys see how this is applying, and this amazing, the look that it's giving. Now, women ask all the time, do I need to put foundation down to my neck? No, that's why it's so important that the color kind of matches your neck, because when you start applying everything else, once I do my eyes and my cheek color, it's all gonna blend in. And what I want is a nice, even look. I don't want my face to look darker than my neck or much lighter than my neck, okay? So I would say if you're in South Florida, you are gonna need 2 different shades. You're gonna need your summer shade and you're gonna need your winter. Now you're probably thinking like, Janet, but we don't have much of a winter. Well, but you're not going out as much to the sun. And so you are gonna need 2 shades. So I usually, for the summer, have to go up one shade, and for the winter another. Yeah, 3 cars. So actually now in 15 years, right? Because I've been in 15 years, Mary Kay, we've actually earned, and I say me because it's me and my team, we've actually been able to earn the use of 8 career cars. So yay, I'm super excited about that. Okay, so how does that look? You see that kind of finish? I'm watching on the also on the YouTube, so I can see that. Yeah, 2 shades. Yeah, so depending on where you're at. So this is the matte foundation. Now we also have the luminous foundation. It's going to give you the same type of coverage, but it's going to give you a luminous glow. So it depends on what you want. You can ask your consultant, do you want to have a matte finish or do you want to have a luminous finish? Now I'm going to finish this off with our translucent powder. And I love it because it actually has, oh gosh, you can't see that well here, but you can open it. And what I usually do is right here on my lid, I'm just going to apply a little bit of this luminous foundation. Translucent powder. And what does this help to do, right? It's one color for everybody. And what it does, it's going to have, it provides a sheer invisible finish on every skin tone. It's going to help to control that unwanted shine. It eliminates the need for any foundation matching because it's one color and it feels so nice and weightless, and it gives your foundation like a nice velvety soft look. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this big brush that we have, which is fantastic. I love this brush, and this is our all over powder brush. And so you saw how I put the translucent powder in there, and I'm just going to grab some. Okay, now never blow on your brush, just a few tips, and I'm just going to pat all over, and it just finishes off my foundation look. Okay, this is also great. I'm going to teach you guys. We're not doing eyes today, but when you do eyes, you can apply the translucent powder right underneath your eye area so that you could prevent all that fallout from the foundation. And so you guys can see the difference, how awesome it looks once we did that. Okay, now, of course, to finish off our look, we're going to use our finishing spray that Mari was talking about, and this helps to make sure, especially if you're living in South Florida, the heat, the humidity, you don't want that foundation to come off. You want it to stay all day long. And so what I love about our finishing spray is that no more meltdown. It's not an option. It's going to give you staying power for up to 16 hours. And it's really simple to use. You're just going to go ahead and spray this way, that way, and kind of across. Okay, and so this is going to give all of your foundation and all of your makeup staying power to last all day long. So this is how that looks. And then last but not least, I wanted to share with you, so we're covering all the different options that you have in Mary Kay. And this is our sheer mineral press powder. And so this is our compact, and I love to have one with me all the time. Now this one you can also have in different shades, so your consultant can help you to choose your color. And what you can do is you can put your foundation primer and you could use it by itself. It's going to give you a very nice smooth look. It's more like a minimal color look. I really love to have it in my purse just to kind of use it with the brush and just to kind of do a little bit of finishing touches just to kind of touch up my skin. Okay, and so you could put it in there. It has the brush and it's pressed, and you put it inside one of our compacts and it's ready to go. All right, so Mari, I'm going to turn this over back to you.
Yay, yes. Well, I'm super excited because we, of course, want to make sure that we invite you to continue the party with us. In Mary Kay, we believe in being your beauty BFF for every kind of beauty need that you may have. And so, your Mary Kay Beauty Consultant would love to be your beauty BFF and maybe show you some more of our products. Make sure that you comment in our chat. Book me for a special gift at your session from your beauty BFF, your Mary Kay Beauty Girl. And of course, we want to invite you to schedule your 10-minute beauty break. Maybe try out some of our skincare products. She can mail you a little packet in the mail or just simply walk you through her routine virtually or in person. But I love our 10-minute beauty break, such an opportunity to connect with women. And of course, your beauty BFF, your Mary Kay girl, would love to do that for you. So make sure that you get hooked up by her and we get you set up for a future date. And I know that Janet also wants to share an awesome opportunity with you. I'm going to bring her back on
Yes.
here.
So I'm sure that you're wondering, wow, this is great. I didn't even know that you could earn cards with Mary Kay. I didn't know you guys had all these amazing products. This is fantastic. I want to hear a little bit more. And so I would love for you to just ask your consultant 5 questions just about the business. Tell me a little bit more about how you make your money. Tell me how do you earn those cards. And so anything that you ask as far as the business opportunity, all you have to do is just ask her 5 questions, right? And when you do, she's going to have a special coupon. So 1 coupon for each question. Super simple, right? And so those coupons are going to be used for products of your choice. And so make sure that you let your consultant know. Say, hey, I heard that I can get 5 coupons for 5 questions, and I do have a few questions. So anything related to the Mary Kay opportunity, how our business works. And you know what? I always tell people, you never know, right? You can never say never. The least thing that I imagine that I would ever be doing is being a Mary Kay consultant. So information sometimes helps, right? And just the curiosity of, hey, what does it look like to have a Mary Kay business? How could I get started? And I know that in today's world, a little bit of extra money always helps, whether you're going to do this very part-time or you're going to be our fabulous beauty ambassadors where you're just going to represent the brand and use the products. And why not get the products at a discount? So make sure that you ask your consultant about the 5 questions for your 5 coupons. And I know that she would love to give those to you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, we are so excited that you got to be on with us tonight. We want to invite you to be our beauty BFFs for the rest of our series. We're going to be live here on YouTube every Wednesday with a different how-to. Thank you for joining us. We're so excited to teach you about more fabulous looks. We hope you'll join us again. Have a great night.